father used to say, when the world knocks you down, you get back up again.
Word, son, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Devon. Before we get into this video, man, go and click the like button, hit subscribe, share the word, spread the link, man. Y'all know how I do. I know, man, I've been long due for a thoughts trailer video, however you want to put it. I know I've been long overdue for one. So without further ado, man, I just want to get up into it. Make sure you sit back, chill, take a pee break, pause the video if you got to. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do. Without further ado, let's get up into it. All right, let's see. Just about looking at this trailer, let's look at this. Let's just go off what we see in the trailer. As you can see, the Frostbite engine is going to be implemented into this Madden, into this year's Madden 18, if you will. And so that means like for anybody who doesn't know what the Frostbite engine is supposed to do, it's supposed to like give it better lighting in a way, and it's supposed to give it more room for more animations to be put into the game. If you really want to get an idea as to what the Frostbite engine will look like, go look at FIFA 16 and look at FIFA 17. FIFA 17 is the one that has the Frostbite engine for that game. So like I said, you'll see the difference in the lighting, and things will be a lot more in tune according to light and coloring and stuff like that, and things will be a little bit more sharper. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is going to be done in 4K. Not really sure, but I think for Xbox Scorpio and for the PS4 Pro, I think we're going to be able to play that in 4K. So that's something to look out for. One thing I will say, looking at this trailer though, EA, I'm gonna have to ask y'all to go and fix Tom Brady's arm, man, because his arm looks like a chew toy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at where his tight sleeves are and where his loose sleeves at, where his loose sleeves begin and his tight sleeves begin, his arm looks like a complete chew toy. So y'all need to kind of like fix that, you know what I'm saying? But so, and then supposedly also at the same time as you just saw, there's supposed to be a story mode like FIFA 17 has. Supposed to be a story mode for Madden 18 also. So we're gonna be, getting some info on that as well. So that should be something to look forward to in Madden 18. And other than that, man, everything looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? As far as the trailer goes, like I said, it's the trailer, so we can only pull from what we see. You know what I mean? But now that that's out the way, let me just give you my personal thoughts and opinions on the game, or what am I looking forward to, or just everything in general about the trailer. Just about looking at the trailer, to be honest with you, I'm really not too stoked on the game coming out. You know what I mean? Like every year after year, I always give Madden the benefit of the doubt, but I've always continuously got shitted on with stuff that isn't done properly, isn't done the right way. It's always being done in this fashion or form, but everything else is all slopped together. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said that in the last Madden. I said in the last Madden trailer thoughts and opinions video that I did for I think 17, I believe. I said the same exact thing. I say this every year and they never fail. They always follow through with what I say. So I'm tired of giving these guys the benefit of the doubt every year, because they'll say that we fixed this and we fixed that, but give it some time, let the game roll out a little bit. Everything's still being exploited. You got guys 3-4 plays at max, and then they can roll with the best of them just by knowing 3-4 plays and sitting one defense the whole game. And then also another thing is, in Madden 17, there's too many canned animations. The two main interactions on the deep ball is too animated. It's too pretty much like a flip of the coin. Who's going to get the ball? Who's not going to get the ball? The whole special moves, holding L2 and he does a juke move, and no, to be honest with you, that juke move, if you hold L2 to do it, it's not what you think it is. The next time you do a juke move like that, or you shake somebody using L2, holding L2 and using the right stick, what I want you to do is I want you to do it, and then when the play is done, go look back into the replay, and you will see everybody that's behind you or around you will either stop or turn around and go the other way until you finish your animation. And then whenever you're done with your animation, then everybody will snap back into gear and try to go stop you then. It's too much, they're manipulating the game just to make what they're trying to put in there work. Like that's not how it should be. You shouldn't be manipulating the game just to make something work. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and also I still see it's gonna be it's still gonna be 2-man interactions. I see that also still. You've seen the Cowboys versus the Redskins. You've seen that receiver catch that pass over the Redskins defender. It's the same catch animation, just like from 17, 16, and 15. Same catch animation. You've seen, if I'm not mistaken, he's a Steelers wide receiver, I believe. It's still 2-man interactions. You know, I honestly feel like, you know, ball physics needs to become more of a liability, and it needs to just be one-on-one based on positioning, vertical, catch rating, catching traffic, whatever it is you want to make it. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be no 2-man interactions, and then you throw up a lob pass or whatever because you think that you're gonna get it over this guy, but all I gotta do is hold square or hold X, whatever system you play on, and just hold that, and we're gonna swat the ball away every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not it. You know, this game caters too much to casual gamers, and I say this to everybody who I play against and all my friends who I play against. This game is catered to casual gamers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that box count where it's either if it's red you don't run the ball, or if it's green you can run it. That's something that you should know off the top of your head. I knew that. I knew how to read the box before I even knew that's what it was called. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew that if I was running the ball and let's say I got my 2 tackles, my two guards, so that's 4. Then let's just say my tight ends, that's 6. You know what I'm saying? So if there are 3 linemen on the field, if there are 3 linemen, 1 linebacker, and everybody else is in coverage, what do you think I'm gonna do, or what do you think I should be able to do? I should be able to run the ball, get at least 7+ yards. You know what I'm saying? Because my lines should overpower them with no problem. But with the game being so catered to casuals that, you know, you can send any defense and we'll cover that for you. But let's put the shoe on the other foot. If you try to do the same exact thing, you're gonna get shitted on 9 times out of 10. If you try to play the game in a simulation way, quote unquote simulation, what do you say? A simulation-based football game. If you try to play it in a simulation way, they're gonna do nothing but shit on you every time. You know what I'm saying? So my only problem with this going into 18 is the simple fact that it's going to be catered more to casuals, and that's what I don't want, because it's not fair. The simple fact that somebody can put in overtime, learning plays, learning different playbooks, learning different coverages, not even in skills trainer, but just going to practice and actually putting in time and effort and putting in hours into the lab, if you will, put in hours in the lab to figure out what does what, or what stops what, or what plays work in this coverage. You know what I'm saying? You got guys who actually do that. But then again, Madden wants to let the people who play Madden for the first time pick up the game and be great. Like, no, it shouldn't be like that. Madden, all the way up until I say about 25. Let's just start that there. Everything before Madden 25, if you sucked at Madden, you sucked. You know what I'm saying? You really had to sit down and learn the game. Once you learned the game, you appreciated it more. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it shouldn't be no reason for somebody that plays Call of Duty or plays any other sport game besides Madden, they can pick up the game, go to skills trainer, they tell you how to do this, do that, and then learn 4 plays, sit in one defense, and you win the game. That's not fair. Stop catering to casuals, because in a minute, if you haven't already, you're gonna start losing veterans who play Madden for almost until since Madden was Madden, they played for that long. I know guys who are vets at Madden. I'm talking about like will blow you out without even trying. Those type of veterans. I remember talking to them and they said they haven't bought Madden since 15. Like it's that serious. Like, you know what I mean? Guys who I talk to in my party while I'm on PlayStation, they say they haven't bought a Madden since Madden 15. They asking me how good is Madden, or is Madden all right now? And you know, they hate it. They hate all the handicap helping gameplay, pressing X to tackle somebody who's 4 yards away. And it doesn't matter how much you tone it down. If it's still there, it's still a helper. Stop. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not within the yards for me to dive to grab him and shoestring him myself by pressing square or X, well, if you're playing Xbox, if I press square to dive and I can't shoestring him just based off my dive, then he's gone. There's nothing I can do about that. I gotta just admit defeat. You know what I mean? But pressing X should not give me the automatic tackle every time. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a shame that if somebody breaks loose, about to have a breakaway touchdown, and there's one more guy that's like near him, I just spam X and he'll take him down. Because the game is a guarantee given that you press X, he's gonna tackle him every time. The game shouldn't be that way. There are times I've blown a guy out. I'm up on him like 28-0. The game starts twisting things around and lets him come back just off of stupid stuff, like my guys sitting in coverage, not letting my guys do what they're supposed to be doing in the coverage, and they acting like they don't know where they're supposed to be standing at. They act like they don't see the ball coming. But if you turn back the hands of time, my guys were on point. They were picking things off. My guys were blocking like they were supposed to. You know what I mean? Everything was going good. But Madden likes to handicap you, hold it down, and let your opponent come back to keep the game, quote unquote, interesting. You know what I'm saying? If I'm blowing this guy out, making all the right calls, he shouldn't be coming back at all. But man wants to keep the game interesting, quote unquote, and still keep the guys around. You know what I mean? The block shedding, that needs to be done. The O-line needs to be redone. The D-line needs to be done. The block shedding is just ridiculous. I've never seen somebody just shed off somebody like a piece of paper. I've never seen that before ever in my life. You know what I mean? That's not how a football game should be made. You can't sit here and release a football game and stand by like you did such a great job, but then when we show you guys videos breaking it down, that this is what's going on. It shouldn't be this way. You guys know where to be found, and you won't see. If you notice, none of them will admit their mistakes until the next man is getting ready to drop, or they got some gameplay shedding on Madden 18. They'll low key admit it, saying something like, "Oh well, you know, last Madden we didn't do this, this, and this, but in this year Madden," and then they go from there. They do it every year. If you don't believe me, go look at some of the live streams that they did. So you know, but either way, I say all that to say I'm not really too hyped for this game. I'm not really, I'm not giving EA, Rex, AJ, Clint. I'm not giving you guys the benefit of the doubt anymore, because every year that I've done that, you've done nothing but shit on me. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, I'm more interested in Access Football and when they're going to come out. You know what I mean? I'll make another video talking about that soon. But as far as Access Football goes, that's what I'm more concentrated on than Madden 18, because Access Football is actually looking pretty good. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, that's another video. I'll talk about that another time. But other than that, man, you see the trailer. I mean, the Frostbite engine it makes it look good. I'm not gonna lie, but the gameplay mechanics is still gonna be clunky. You know, everything's still not gonna be able to mesh. There's still gonna be exploits in the game. It's still gonna cater to casuals. You know, so. You know what I mean? And then also at the same exact time, they're supposed to have like different skill levels. Simulation, arcade, and competition. And it's like, I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's supposed to be 3 different game styles, which I feel like, why do you need to add an arcade gameplay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what am I trying to say? Are you reaching that hard to try to get another fan base going? Are you reaching that hard to where you gotta put an arcade mode? That's lame. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where Madden is going with this franchise, because it's turning to mush now. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. I just don't quite understand it. But I hope y'all enjoyed that little rant / thoughts and opinions about the Madden 18 trailer. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Yes, I'm going to be making more videos like this. I'm trying to take a break from my music, but I just get so indulged in my music. I apologize, but I'm glad everybody was stuck around. I'm glad everybody's checking out my videos and stuff like that, my music, and possibly going back and watching my other videos y'all liking and stuff like that. Go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all the other good stuff. But I'm about to go and get up out of here, man. I'm gonna let the trailer run one more time before we get up out of here. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and as you already know, it's your boy Jay Devon, and I'm signing out. Oh, I'm sorry, not Jay Devon. Well, yeah, whatever. It's your boy Jay Devon, and I'm signing out. Peace.
father used to say, when the world knocks you down, you get back up again.